I'm happy. Hey, it's Mike checking in from IamYouTubeFamous.com. So we're just doing a test right here because as your instructor at IamYouTubeFamous.com, I am teaching you how I have built multiple monetized channels or guided people to building their monetized YouTube channel. I have at least 4 channels, if not more. 2 of them are monetized, right? So it's all about consistency, consistency, consistency. And that is why we are teaching you in our weekly YouTube University how to build the mindset for consistently creating videos and uploading to YouTube on a regular weekly basis. We're not teaching you to go overboard. We are teaching you the fundamentals of idea creation, or journaling, idea creation and journaling of your ideas. This took me a while to get on live because I had to switch computers. Windows 11 wasn't cutting it. I switched over to the MacBook and boom, like I've been trying to do this live. The first live on the I Am YouTube Famous channel. Typically in the past, you've needed 500 subscribers and that's been bumped down to 50. There may be a restriction on mobile. I was working on uploading the week 10 recordings, and I noticed that the YouTube dashboard for I Am YouTube Famous was different. And I'm like, oh, wow, I can go live because we hit 15 subscribers yesterday. So it's a very small number of subscribers. This is a brand new YouTube channel. I started at May 2025 just to attract and bring people into the YouTube class, right? So this is a brand new account set up May 2025. We started, it is currently August 3rd. So yesterday was August 2nd. And that's when yesterday we did week 10. So we're 10 weeks in of empowering business owners, content creators, influencers to learn the craft of making videos and getting them actually posted everywhere, right? So our methodology is teach you how to come up with video ideas, write out the scripts or the jot notes, the storyboards, like how do you create stories? How do you do your storytelling in your style for your niche? Get that video recorded, get that video. I'm saying don't edit them until you have feedback from the YouTube analytics of what your YouTube audience likes of your content, and then we can edit that content if you want to build structured podcasts or shows in the future, right? But I'm an award-winning show producer for MupoEntertainment.com. Shout out to MupoEntertainment.com because last week in New Jersey, we filmed our sitcom, our pilot for our sitcom, and that's been multiple years over at MupoEntertainment.com, learning the craft of storytelling, recording, making a show, and I want to break it down into smaller pieces and teach the world how to get monetized on YouTube. You can take these skills that we're teaching you at IamYouTubeFamous.com. Go over to our website, IamYouTubeFamous.com. I've got a video sales letter there, which just breaks down why you want to get started when you're making content. Get started with YouTube first, and then take what you learn at YouTube and automatically push that video content everywhere else. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat, whatever else comes up in the future. Because when you're getting started, video content is overwhelming. It takes a lot of time. Many of you have a lot of things going on in your life, right? So in order to make video content and build audiences while you're making this video content, it is amazing for you to be able to get as much feedback as possible, fine-tune your recording style, your scripts, how you're editing, and build your audiences in multiple places at the same time. If you're shooting video, then only putting it on one platform, you're only building your audience in that one platform. And if you're like me, I've been banned from other platforms, right? So right now, YouTube hasn't banned me, so thank you, YouTube. I just want to impart the skills of videography and writing stories and speaking stories to your audience with you, and then you can take this experience, this education, and utilize it in the future wherever your videos are going to end up. It might be Rumble, it might be YouTube, it might be Facebook, it might be Instagram, wherever they go. Write the story once, record once, upload it once, and redistribute it everywhere easily. My background is tech support. That's what I've been doing. My career, tech support's been over 2 decades, right? So helping business owners take complicated tasks in their business, get rid of the stuff they don't need, and fine tune their technology, fine tune their business processes, document everything so that they can grow from a 1 or 2 person operation to 5 or 10. You're going to have to run into, as you build your business, as you build your audience, you're going to run into issues. You're going to run into tech issues. You're going to run into getting banned. You're going to run into copyright violations. There's all these challenges that are going to come up on your journey to being an entrepreneur. And we want to make sure that you are able to navigate all those challenges without getting stressed out. So I'm going to just verify we are live. We're like 6 minutes in. Again, this is a test. I only got 15 subscribers on this YouTube channel. You typically need 50, and I was able to get in with 15. It says I'm live here in YouTube Studio. It wasn't working from my laptop. It's working from the MacBook, so I'm rolling with that. I'm just going to go verify. Our goal is 50 subscribers and then 100, and we're building this I Am YouTube Famous channel while we teach the classes. So we're into week 10 of YouTube University. We're building this channel out to show you that in less than 52 weeks, you can build out 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I've already done it a couple times, more than a couple times. We've done it multiple times across multiple channels. Not all the channels are monetized that we're working with yet, but it is a process to get to the 1,000 subs and the 4,000 watch hours. The number one goal is 1,000 subs. And then you work on analytics and finding out what videos. You can always drive traffic. You can always run ads and drive traffic to YouTube and get traffic, but that's paid ads. You can do it organically. And what it takes to do it organically is consistency in adding a video a week and inviting people to your YouTube and posting it on sharing it with all your social media platforms. That's how you're going to get to 1,000 subs. Doing lives like this will help because you're going to ask what I'm going to ask you right now. If you're watching this, please subscribe. I should have did that the first 10 seconds of this. We're 8 minutes in. So you just bring more and more people into your YouTube channel once you've got a good consistent amount. Regular videos, doing lives, doing shorts, learning your steps of storytelling while making new content for your channel. That's how you're going to build your audience. That's how you're going to build it without running ads. Running ads equals running traffic, right? So this is how I'm going to go verify I'm live, and then I'll come back and tell you the rest of the story. Because it doesn't say I'm live from my mobile device. So if you're just tuning in, this is a live from I Am YouTube Famous. I'm your instructor, Mike Duffy. We are running Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern classes every single week, holding space for you to come in, and we're going to help you fix your YouTube account. Get started with YouTube or fix it. That's the goal. That's what we're going to do over 52 weeks. If you stick with us and follow our instructions, you're going to have a monetized account and a brand new audience over here on YouTube. We're also going to show you how to connect it to all your other social media accounts and build audiences over on all the other social media accounts while you're building your YouTube out. And then you're going to have more eyeballs on your website, your funnel, your brand, your product, whatever you're working on. I just checked my other YouTube channel, just got up to 1.9K subs. And that's from the power of live streaming. So let's go verify this YouTube is actually live. It says I'm live. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Amazing. Okay, great. So that I'm going to just watch myself. And I'll see if that view number, because right now it says nobody live.
Can you not see the chat, Mike?
I can't. I got something went wrong. I've got like half a screen not working.
I don't know. I'm chatting in there by myself.
Okay, well that's fine because I just went because when I went to my Don't Get Hacked channel, it didn't show me live. And now it's showing live. So as I said, this is a live stream with less than you're supposed to have. So I think I'm just I don't have access to the chat, so that's why I went onto my mobile device because I've got this error message saying something went wrong on the right-hand side of YouTube where the chat's supposed to be. Anyway, that's live. Okay. So I am going to now go, what you should be doing is when you go live on a platform, go share that information on all your other platforms because that will organically drive traffic from your other platforms if you have them to your YouTube because with only 15 subscribers, they'd have to be my YouTube subscribers would have to be live on their mobile device right now to get the notice from YouTube that I'm live or looking at their email to see that we're live. And it's a Saturday, it's 11:49. It's Sunday, 11:49 Eastern. So it's still relatively early on a Sunday in North America. Everybody's at church or the gym or doing yoga or doing their stretches or meditating and all that fun stuff, right? But this is a test to see if we've cracked going live with under 50 subscribers. Okay, so I'm gonna go copy this over to my other socials on my phone. I can't do the live from the phone. The mobile app is still saying 50. The mobile app saying I need to do shorts. I need to do shorts from the mobile app before YouTube will unlock it. So I'm just gonna post on Facebook that actually, you know what? If I do it, if I post a photo, then I will cross post to Instagram. And typically with lives, you're gonna find, even with my Don't Get Hacked one, it's like 1.9K subs. Generally, like 15, 20 minutes. If you've got a huge subscriber base, it's a great time of the day, like after work in the evening, Monday to Friday. You're likely gonna get a few stragglers coming. You're gonna have people watching you live within a few minutes. If it's a non-standard time and you don't know where your audience is located yet for this particular channel, I'm gonna say half hour, 15 to 20 minutes, maybe half hour before you start seeing. You're gonna have single digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs, and then once the YouTube algorithm is rebroadcast, you're gonna show up on YouTube at some point on one of the YouTube pages where it says that you're live, and then YouTube's going to send traffic to you. So it will take a while. With a small subscriber base, it's going to take a while for you to see the live viewers coming in. And I'm still working on notifying people if my camera wants to work. That's silly. Maybe that will attract a few people here. Okay, so I'm still here. I don't want to play music in the background. I don't want to get flagged with a copyright violation. So just posting on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and my Facebook group for this group. So I should Is this Android alive? That's good. Okay, so this is the normal tool set of content creators, right? Because you want to be always watching the feedback that you're getting, especially the chat. Have an engaged chat. This is why my wife came down and asked me why I wasn't looking at the chat, and it's because I literally have an error message on my screen, but we're live, so I care more about the live right now than fixing the chat. I don't want to get kicked off, and I want to run this for like an hour before she goes live, and then she'll kick me off her computer. So when you get started, you're gonna have to send organic traffic to your YouTube channel just to get some traction. Invite all your friends. Figure out once you get subscribers. YouTube will show you where the countries that your subscribers are in. It'll also show you the perfect times to schedule and post posts. So that is giving you a little bit of insight on what time zone your subscribers are in. Because if you're posting stuff, if you're going live and your subscribers aren't up, well, they're just going to see it as a video when they go back to your channel, right? But if you're streaming when they are watching, when are people going to be checking for video updates? Let's be honest. They're looking for connection. They're looking for conversation. They're looking for somebody to listen to while they're driving. They're doing laundry, household maintenance, commuting on the train, and after they get home from work. Those are those time periods where you can grab their attention. So just do that and play with it and figure it out and record it so you get more confident in your skill set for live streaming. Okay. I'm gonna go. Okay, perfect. I'm not in this account. So yes, content creators, multiple devices, because you want to make sure that your live stream works. If you need to check the comment section, right now this is going live from a MacBook. I know a lot of creators will go live from one phone. That's why they have a second phone, right? iPhone, Android. And you're just verifying that while you're waiting, verifying your live streams working, you're seeing the comments and that everything works out. And this is like the tool set content creators use. Multiple devices, right? So I am just going to send organic traffic. This is what I'm doing. First live with 15 subs. Normally you need 50. YouTube let me unlock live streaming on this channel. I am YouTube famous at 15 subs. So I'm just going to go. I'm using devices right now to go post it everywhere so I can send more organic traffic to this live, because the goal is to get to 50 subs, really 100. I want 100 subs today, but realistically, shooting for 50. And I'll just keep sharing this video out. And big milestone yesterday, because it would have been, I was uploading week 10 Zoom recording, and I usually do a 5-minute summary every week. So we're on average with this brand new channel we started 10 weeks ago in May 2025. I'm posting 2 videos a week. So that would be a 5-minute and then about an hour. The 1 hour is a Zoom recording, and then the 5-minute that I do is a Loom recording. So if you don't know what Zoom or a Loom are, Zoom is where you have online meetings, right? So if you're the host, you can record them easily. If you're not the host, you have to ask for a recording. Those are fine to upload to. That's one way you can shoot your own video. You get in front of a virtual like this is a real background, right? This is a wall, cabinets. You can also do, if you're doing it in Zoom, you can have just this. Some people like a solid backdrop. Some use a green screen. Some use a virtual screen. Does not matter. I just want you to shoot content and make content, right? But you can, this is a talking head type video. You can just get on Zoom, read from a interview your friends, interview your clients before and afters, make scripts, record them, whatever. That is one way you can make video content for YouTube Zoom recording. Upload the Zoom recording. Okay, perfect. So. Okay, so chat. Hey, I got the chat working on this one. Perfect. So I'm gonna watch. Okay, as I laugh at myself because I'm literally gonna use the MacBook to go live and record, and then the Android phone to look at the comments, so I can respond to comments, and then my iPhone so I can go post everywhere. To take a photo of myself waving. Okay. If the creator doesn't like their voice, then you're going to do a voiceover. That is find either someone. Easiest way for people to do videos is going to be either to go, if they can't, record themselves. And if you don't like what your voice sounds like, get somebody else to speak the script, but then you're going to have to match the audio to the video. That's what we do in editing. That's what they're going to be doing in production, post-production at any studio is, when you watch a cartoon movie, it's cartoon with a human voiceover. Well, now we're getting into AI voiceover. So you can go, it's what I showed my daughter yesterday. You can get apps for free. You copy your script in there and it will speak out your script. Take that audio file, put it in the video editor, take your recording, put it in the video editor, replace your voice. But you have to overlay the other human, or the voice recording that you have. You just have to overlay it with your video, save it, upload to YouTube. You may have to edit it heavily if the lips don't match, but that's not going to stop it. And at that point, I think the best advice would be to do captions. Like captions are so easy these days, which I realizing going forward, all videos that I'm going to be making are gonna, like, if anything's pre-recorded, it's going to be. I should probably test putting Descript over the Zoom recordings. Okay, now I'm getting sidetracked because it's noon, and I got a time limit of 1 before somebody needs a computer for their live. Okay. Yeah, so if you don't like your voice, you're gonna have to have some other human read it or put in an AI generator, generate the audio, and then match it up in the video editor, then upload it. Or learn how to get over your own voice. I may not be over my own voice. I may not be over it. However, I just have to learn to get over it. Let me just finish. I'll go look at the chat after I finish uploading this stuff because it is time consuming to get prepped for this, because I was sitting here for 40 minutes and it wasn't working. Then I switched computers and it was working. And then I think I posted I was going live, but I haven't followed up. I'm like 24 minutes into a live. I haven't actually gone to follow up and say, hey, we got over the technical issues. I am now actually live. Okay, so I'm posting on Facebook right now. My Facebook's hooked up to my Instagram, so that should be fine for a photo-based cross post. And if you're just tuning in, I am literally just going live on a brand new YouTube account and cross-posting it everywhere. But it'd be nice to have the link. So let's go copy that. I take a photo of myself. I'm writing the message. There is steps for you to remember as a creator to tell it, or when you're organically building your audience, to tell people you're live. Not just assume they're going to see. This is the same with YouTube University, right? Because we send out I have asked people to just put it in their calendar, and they want me to remind them. But when you're reminding like 100 people across Facebook Messenger or text messages or emails or whatever, and people say they don't see those, and I'm like, we have literally sent you a whole bunch of reminders, and we're looking for you to. We want you to show up for the class on Saturdays at 9 a.m. How many can you put it in your calendar? If you know me and you've already shown up to class once, can you please set yourself a reminder? Because I don't mind sending you a reminder, but I may not get that reminder to you an hour before class. And I'm attempting to use automation for that, but you still have to verify the automation is working. So, okay, perfect. Live on YouTube with only, I'm going to say I hacked YouTube just to kind of clickbaity it. I can literally hear my voice in the background playing. That's just a little bit annoying. No, I can hear it. So there's just like this little squeak in the background. I don't want this microphone to pick it up. Another thing you learn with video production this is why people have studios. But you don't have to have a studio to get started. A lot of people jump the gun and say, hey, I'm going to do a podcast or a YouTube show or whatever, and I'm going to rent or build a fancy studio. I have done that in the past, but that's not where I got started, right? I was using it as a networking type thing where I met people at this room and we did a bunch of interviews, but then people are unreliable no-shows. So even though they say they're coming, they don't show up. And then I was like paying for a room rental, and people who said they were going to show up didn't show up. And after like a string of like no shows, I was like, I am not doing this anymore, because that means they don't respect me or my time, and they're just doing, if I say I'm going to show up, I'm going to show up. Not everybody is consistent like that, and you will learn that in business, especially consulting for small business owners. They might say yes to 100 things a day and can only do 2, and then you learn to just stay away from those type of personalities. Like, I told people they were banned from signing up for my stuff because they were no shows. I had somebody did like 3 times in a row, and I saw her at other events in Calgary, Alberta. So I'm going to just shame the city, Calgary, Alberta. Your small business networking people need to be more, I don't know. It's funny when it's funny when it was one of those situations where somebody signed up for my in-person podcast at a professional studio like 3 times and canceled 3 times, and then I told her she was banned from ever booking again, and I had never actually met her in person, and then I met her in person like the 2 days later. Those are fun conversations. Okay, I'm still writing that Facebook message. I'm still writing it. Help me get to 100 subs. Yeah, so I'm putting out an ask. I hacked YouTube and go live with only 15 subscribers. Help me get to 100 subs today. Okay, join Join. Like, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this for Facebook. I'll post it. It'll cross post to Instagram, and then I go post it on manually. I'm doing this all manually right now. I'm going to go post it on LinkedIn, and I'm going to go post it on TikTok. This is organic. This is being consistent with YouTube, uploading videos, getting to that point where you can do lives, go sharing those links out, building up that audience. What we're missing from this account right now is it's not tied into repurpose.io. So this video right now is not restreaming everywhere, but that'll be next week's task. I'll be in Dubai next week. And since it's so hot, and I will likely be sitting poolside working. Famous.com weekly. Actually, this is where a lot of content creators get stuck, writing their stuff. And yes, I could probably use ChatGPT for this. And my wife's like, why are you not using ChatGPT to write this? I've got part of it written. Can you help me finish writing this post? How do I stay consistent with my lives? I'm not really consistent with my lives. I teach people to be more consistent than I am with their lives. So make a schedule. Do it. Once you can get to, obviously, I'm showing you right now that typically I think with my first channel, Don't Get Hacked, Call Me for Help, I didn't even try going live without that 500 subscribers, because that's what the system told me I needed to do, was have 500 subs and I could go live, right? And then we became YouTube partners September of 2024, September 2024, something like that, where we achieved it maybe before that, but YouTube sent us out official training emails. Come join this 12-week course, blah, blah. You're like, fall 2024, we started doing YouTube trainings. And then I was like, oh, wait, you can go live at 50 subs. And then we're just testing the boundaries, the limits of the YouTube system, right? Because AI is blowing up right now, and a lot of people want to do AI videos. But there's a lot of this is what I've learned from YouTube. My path on YouTube is that there's a lot of people on the internet. There's a lot of people on YouTube selling you get rich quick schemes, which can work if you're in that particular niche and have that particular hustle and the connections and the drive and all the same stuff that makes up a human that person talking about does. But you are not that person, right? So you need to take everything with a grain of salt, because if you don't have the same motivation level, the same money, the same if you're not in the same position, you're not going to be able to achieve what they did in those steps. But a lot of those steps may apply to you. So when I've been reviewing YouTube accounts for years. We've been learning how to monetize them over the last 3 years, right? And okay, it finished writing me something here. I have people come up to me and say, hey, I love that you're going to teach me for free, but look at what this person on YouTube is doing. Look, they spent no money on ads. They don't have many videos, blah, 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 blah. And they have income statements. And I was like, okay, well, I have because I am a monetized YouTube partner, I can go look at the tools YouTube has provided us with and go verify that creators are actually monetized, or how many video, like how long they've been doing it, when did their subscribers and watch time blow up, like all the variables that you need to actually find out if somebody's full of shit or not. We have access to those tools.
Morning.
Good morning.
Did you make your coffee? Did you just
I did not yet. Okay, thank you. I didn't see any water in there, and then I got distracted with fixing things. So that's my Sunday morning so far. That's a way better description. See here, this is why I use ChatGPT. I hacked YouTube and go, but if huh? Oh, well, okay, like I wanted more coffee, but then I was doing this, so you don't have to come and talk to me behind the scenes. My producer is watching and coming back and giving me some lip. Okay, so I'm just doing organic posting right now on Facebook. My screen shiny, you can't see it. So while I'm posting this, why is being on YouTube? More question from the chat. Why is being on YouTube so important? Well, because I see all you business owners out there making video content. I see you on TikTok. I see you on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You should make one piece of content and just post it everywhere. Why is being on YouTube that much more important than the other platforms? Is because YouTube, if you get to monetization, YouTube pays you more money for a smaller amount of views than you can make everywhere else. So they pay you more because they've got more advertisers. Secondly, Google from Alphabet owns YouTube, also from Alphabet. So Google owns YouTube. Google's number one search engine, YouTube's number two, AI's number three. So when you become monetized, that's Ernie in the background, Parrot. When you get monetized, YouTube starts sending high authority backlinks, SEO backlinks to Google. So when people search for you on Google, if you have SEO backlinks like Google My Business, backlinks to your website, backlinks to YouTube, people find you easier because they're going to be searching for you on Google. If people are searching for you on YouTube, you show up on YouTube. If people are searching for you on AI, you're going to show up if you're making content on YouTube, because YouTube is wide open and it's not a walled garden. So you don't need an account to get to YouTube. Website bot, Google bots, other search browser bots, YouTube, every AI bots, everything scours and scrapes the internet looking for content that is new and updated, and that's exactly what YouTube provides. Boom. Post it on Facebook. Let's go make sure it posts on Facebook. And then we're going to go post on our Facebook group. I remember words. I am human. I remember words. I may stutter. I may say things wrong. I may swear. I'm just human. Okay, post it on Facebook. It should be on Instagram. We're going to go post this on LinkedIn. Post. Organically going to the other social media networks and inviting everybody to this live. That photo There's the photo I took. That's the photo I took. Next. Post. Then I go over to the TikTok. Okay, and then create. What do you think is most difficult part in making content? Ideas, getting started. Nothing is hard. Nothing's difficult. Your mind makes everything difficult because there's the built-in procrastination, the laziness, I don't have enough time while you're scrolling Instagram and LinkedIn. Like, people make so many freaking excuses. I make excuses. There's some things I just don't want to do because of bullshit. Or I've brought somebody into my life that is that, and then introduced more bullshit. I'm just like, get rid of those people. So that is what makes your life difficult, is because you're following too many people who are giving you the wrong advice or using you for something or whatever. I don't know why TikTok's being weird. Here, I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Okay, I just need the link in there for TikTok for my live then. Okay, so I have to go back to my phone's dying. My phone's dying while I'm doing this. So yeah, the most difficult part of making content is really just making it, getting over the mindset of making it, because you're going to run into more issues that you don't realize you have. So I had somebody yesterday say, I want to get started. I don't want to do anything in my industry that I know about. I was like, okay, so you want a challenge? And then the conversation really went like this. It was, I want ideas. I want to know what's popular on YouTube. Well, there's a lot of stuff that's popular on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff that's popular on YouTube, right? So I sent them a list of 100 ideas to get started with, because you're going to come, you can go live, but if you're going live like this, you want something to talk about. So what are we talking about today? We're able to go live with 15 YouTube subscribers. You used to have 500, and now 50 definitely on mobile, but desktop 50 or 15. I'm proving it right now. If I go to my YouTube channel for IamYouTubeFamous.com, it's going to tell me I only have 15 subs. So that's a small amount. How do we get to 1,000? Consistency and organically sharing. You need to drive traffic wherever you are. You need to drive traffic. If you're starting a new business, how do you get customers? You're going to have to go to either online Zoom calls and meet people and follow up with them and get all the rejection, or you have to meet people in person and grab their business cards. Look at it. I'm grabbing business cards and type them into your phone, and then send people requests for virtual cup of coffee. You need more people you need to meet people. You gotta find them, talk to them, filter them, because not everybody's gonna be your person. They're not all gonna have the same mindset. They're going out to find people that they like, and you're going out to find people you like, and you're gonna meet people, and some relationships are gonna work amazing. Some are gonna be amazing. You're like, oh, why did I not have this best friend 10, 20 years ago? Well, you weren't supposed to meet at that point because you didn't have anything to share with each other or learn from with each other. But you're meeting now because I have this knowledge, you have this knowledge, and we need to rub off on each other. So we share the knowledge and then continue to do great things together, right? So everything happens for a reason. The timing, everything happens for a reason. There's a reason I'm running this right now, because I have multiple monetized YouTube accounts, and we've built each one separately, right? So there's some YouTube channels where you're going to be record. You're like, I have no idea what I want to do, so I'm just going to start recording my face. This would be like This would be like a vlog, right? Where you're just recording your experiences, recording your life story, your passion, whatever, interviewing another human in the room. That's one way to do video. The other way to do video is, I brought up earlier in this live about AI. There's a ton of ways you can make AI videos. You can just you don't necessarily need to do AI either, because you can do nature or filming other people. Like, go to a racetrack, film the cars racing, and then just do a voiceover, right? Recording video. This type of video is going to have my video, my audio, right? My face with my voice. You can record nature, traffic. Like, one of my channels, while I come up with a new season of cybersecurity tips, I don't get hacked, call me for help, is literally just, I'm live streaming while driving across America and looking for comments for anybody who's, it's a 24, it's set up as a 24/7 tech support channel, right? So if we get comments, if people find my content and they leave us comments that they need tech help, then I go like and respond, because that's what your YouTube channel is. You're building an audience. You don't know when your audience is going to find you. So you put out videos, wait for the comments to come in, respond to the comments. That's what I was doing with one of my other channels yesterday. I was going and responding. I've got a Dubai real estate channel, so I was going and responding to the comments, because I know it's been about a month since content was uploaded over there, but I had to reallocate resources for that channel, because sometimes you outsource some stuff and some people just work or don't work out, and then you got to move on with a new idea and keep the project going. So I was on my Dubai real estate channel yesterday, coming up with new video background and story ideas and scripting, and that one doesn't, it's just using stock. It's using up-to-date real estate facts, up-to-date real estate statistics from Dubai, which you would read on a normal website, but it's actually being, provided to you in video format on a YouTube channel. And that one does well. That one has like hundreds of thousands, every video, hundreds of thousands of views, right? But it's not just one person building it, it's multiple people doing the videos, and it has to be updated. So planning that out. So you just need to spark some ideas to get your videos going and plan. It's just really planning time out in your day to do everything. Everything's going to be overwhelming. It doesn't matter if it is. It does not matter if it's. I've just lost my train of thought while trying to go live on TikTok. Do you know what I was talking about, so I can finish my thoughts? Okay. So see, I'm having a challenge trying to pay attention to live streaming and sharing at the same time. It's just because TikTok, and I'm making going to go live on TikTok. I got like 50 character limit. That's a challenge I'm running into right now. It's just a character limit. So you know what? I'll just go back to ChatGPT and tell it that I want it in 50 characters less. Can you regenerate this title? Title in 50 characters or less. 50 is really short. That's like TikTok. That's like Twitter back in the day. Okay. I just don't think I can share my channel handle then, but that title works. I lied. I thought it was 50 characters. It's 32 characters. That's the limit on TikTok. Okay. Live on YouTube with just 15 subs. Yeah. Go live on YT was just with that is literally okay. Let's see. Live on TikTok. So I'm just making sure we're live here on TikTok. I'm gonna put a live goal here of I'm going to put the live goal as I want 100 subs over on YouTube. We hacked YouTube and can go live with 15 subs. I don't know if there is a character limit on a live goal on TikTok. I use TikTok more when I'm in Dubai, but I fly there tomorrow, so I better get myself back into the mindset of using TikTok. Goal is 100 subscribers. Let's see.
You talking to yourself?
No, I'm live.
Oh.
I hacked YouTube.
What, you hacked YouTube?
Yeah, I hacked YouTube. So you typically need 50 subscribers to go live. And our new one for that university, we just got 15 yesterday. And I can go live, so I'm going live. So yes, I'm talking to myself. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Is there any more chat from the peanut gallery in my chat room? What is the difference between landscape versus portrait lives? I don't know. It's going to be how it shows up, right? Because if you do, I'm going to have to see. We're going to have to just document that and see how it shows up, because I'm assuming this live is horizontal, and it looks fine on the YouTube screen, on the YouTube app, but I'm watching it live. But I know I was watching something recently where they were complaining that horizontal lives weren't formatted to fit a TV screen, but vertical lives were. And I'm like, you worry about that once you start making content. You wouldn't know or care about that as a creator unless you're actively checking everything that you're posting, right? It's like doing tech support. You're like, hey, I posted all this stuff to YouTube. Why does it look weird on my TV? Yeah, I don't know. It just depends what device. Like I'm looking at this right now, and it looks fine on the Android. It's just landscape like this, and it looks perfectly fine. So we're just gonna have to test, because I wasn't even thinking about that technical thing about portrait versus landscape. And now TikTok's complaining to me because I haven't edited my goal. Hey, it's Mike checking in from I Am YouTube Famous. And we go live every Saturday over on YouTube. And we're going to teach you how to get monetized on YouTube in 52 weeks or less. You can sign up at IamYouTubeFamous.com. There's a Facebook group, there's a website, and we do the calls on Zoom, and we're teaching business owners, content creators, live streamers, influencers, how to build their messaging on YouTube and do it in 1 year or less, right? So we're teaching you how to come up with ideas. And we literally hacked YouTube. Typically in the past, you needed 500 subscribers to go live on YouTube. And then that was dumped down to 50 last year. 2024 was dumped down to 50. We just taught week 10 of YouTube University from IamYouTubeFamous.com. And yesterday we hit 15 subscribers. And when I was uploading the video last night from week 10 Zoom recording, I noticed I could go live from the desktop from Chrome. I can go live with only 15 subscribers on YouTube. So I'm calling that's a win. That's a brand new update. I didn't know about that before, and I've been on YouTube for like 5 years, and I didn't know about this update. And you may not know about this update, but this is why I'm going live is one of the easiest ways to hack the YouTube algorithm and get more subscribers and have YouTube tell the whole world that you have a channel and you exist is going live. And this is why right now I am going live on TikTok, because I want you to go find me over on YouTube. I am YouTube famous. It's super easy to find us over on YouTube. And I'm just setting my live goal now. So send this to your friends, because I have 15 subs over on this one particular YouTube channel. I am YouTube famous. Oh, I just got kicked off TikTok. Maybe you didn't like me talking about YouTube. But that's okay. That's how we build an organic audience. So I'm gonna try that again on TikTok in a couple of minutes, because what you just gotta do is start. I call it poking holes in the matrix. Just test the limits of systems. Don't get upset if you get banned. Don't get upset if you get a copyright strike. Don't get upset. I know you're gonna get upset. I'm just saying, check yourself. Check the emotions. If you're somebody who's easily triggered, just know to check your emotions. Check the emotions. Don't let the emotions run your life. Don't let the emotions run your reactions to things. So let's go see if I can get we're still at 15 subs. So I've not done a good job of recruiting. I've been live an hour and I've not done a good job at recruiting, but that's okay. We wanted to poke a hole in the matrix and confirm, and then I can use this as clickbait ads or traffic generation in the future, saying we did this live today, Sunday, August 3rd, 2025, with only 15 subs. I can artificially inflate it by subscribing to this from one of my other channels. I'm just going to do that. So when I end this video, I've got 1 new sub. And then I can let you know that I subscribe to myself from one of my other channels. But this is how you build organic, right? You need eyeballs on your lives. You need to go watch your own stuff and just get that YouTube algorithm used to you knowing that you exist, knowing that you've uploaded video, knowing that you shared it out, knowing that that there's somebody watching it. Because once you start getting some friction on your YouTube or any of your content, you're getting some friction, you're getting some action, more people are going to notice that you're going live, uploading videos consistently on a weekly. Part of our instruction at YouTube University, IamYouTubeFamous.com, is just working on it weekly, not getting disappointed, teaching you not to get disappointed with the traction that you're making, because it's just consistency, honing your messaging, your content, and just telling. If you're not doing it, you're not going to be telling any of your friends or customers or your existing audience about it. And what you need to be doing is telling everybody you're doing something, and then they can come and support you. So let me see if I can get the comments back up here on the mobile. And okay, that is not what I wanted to do. Where are the comments? Live chat. There we go. It popped back up. I just had to wait for it. I wonder if, well, going back to the chat, we can't test this theory until between landscape and portrait until we're able to do it. We need 50 subs, 50 subs in order to do these. It's going to be way easier for me to do lives in Dubai from I Am YouTube Famous than from the mobile than it is. Well, I can still do it from the desktop. Just means I need to carry my laptop around. So I won't know the difference between being notified. Let me go check the YouTube page and just see. I guess I should have, well, there'd be an email notification. So really the 15 subs that we have would get email notification, but it's brand new and I'm not sure how many times you need to go live consistently on YouTube for YouTube to be telling people on YouTube that you're live, because you really, yeah. Yes, the limitation currently is you need 50 to go. We might be able to do it before 50. When I look at the mobile app on both the Android and the iPhone today, I can go. It's telling me I need 50 subscribers to go live on. I'm looking at the wrong camera. That's why it looked weird. I was looking at the Android versus the actual webcam. So the desktop app on my iPhone and the Android shows I need 50 subs to go live from that. But it tells me also to make some shorts. So I'd have to make some shorts from the mobile app to see if it unlocks the live stream option before 50 subs. It might just be suggesting me do shorts in order to attract audience viewers and subs to get to that 50, which is fine. I can do that when I get off this. We're just testing that YouTube algorithm, right? Not every strategy works for people, because we've gone through a ton of, I have watched a ton of interviews with a ton of YouTubers, and there's so many different strategies out there on YouTube that might move the needle once you're over 1,000 subs and get you some watch hours, but they're not going to get you to 1,000 subs. Thumbnails don't matter until you have enough subs for YouTube to even be suggesting your content, right? You really need to build up that organic traffic first. Yeah, you gotta build, because if nobody knows who you are, they're not gonna click on a thumbnail just because. Once you have traction, the thumbnails make a difference, because you're like, ooh, I'm already into this person. If I'm not into somebody, I'm not going to just click on their thumbnail to watch that video, because it's really going to be if it's a subject matter that you're interested in. And it's like, I'm not going to go just watch videos because it's got a clickbaity thumbnail, unless I'm interested in the title or the description, or I'm already following that person. You need to get, in the early days, you need people to find you, and the only way to do that is by posting content. This is why in I Am YouTube Famous.com or Saturday morning 9 a.m. classes, it's really, I was trained by industry experts, people who've got experience with making shows and production and being on the radio, and people with tons of experience. You gotta have a product already ready to go. You gotta have ideas ready to go, scripts ready to go, experience. you need experience for somebody to come and say, hey, let's go. You've already got the idea. You've already been in front of the camera. You already know how the industry works. Like, let's take what you have, polish it up, and push it out. If you don't have something, if you don't already have the fundamentals, you gotta learn the fundamentals, because then people are gonna notice you because they're like, hey, that guy knows this and they know this, or that guy or girl, whatever, they know this, they know this, they know this. They got the pieces, they got the starting pieces, and that's what we're teaching you is the starting pieces in IamYouTubeFamous.com every Saturday 9 a.m. Eastern for 1 hour. You get my time for free, no charge, Saturday morning, because I am building out my own YouTube channels. And my wife's building out her YouTube channels. So as we come along, what has worked for us and what has not worked for us, we're distilling all this information, right? When I started with my show on MupoEntertainment.com, I was told 100 show ideas. Write down 100 show ideas. Write down the titles for those show ideas. Make sure the titles only have 3 words.